asked me to thank you all. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for any support for the Coalition for the Homeless. As you know, there's a perfect storm brewing with all the downward mobility that's going on. And let me tell you, people are needing some serious help because a lot of people don't understand how to be poor. And it's very, very rough. Very rough for them. This is a poem about kids. And every child in here is somebody that I know. Somewhere over the rainbow, homelessness does not exist. Over there, children like Barado and Tatiana don't ride the bus or light rail all night doing their homework, trying to stay warm. Mimi doesn't have to walk around Rainbow Foods for 18 hours a day or sleep in abandoned homes and unlocked cars. Somewhere over the rainbow, moms and dads don't gotta split up in order to get a little financial assistance. They don't have to sell their car to meet asset limits for obtaining food stamps. And Courtney never would have left home to make it out on the streets on account of feeling like a burden to Mama who had too many mouths to feed. Somewhere over the rainbow, children are treated as the sacred beings. The Lakota word for child, literally translated, is sacred being. Isn't that beautiful? Somewhere over the rainbow, children are treated as the sacred beings our Creator made them to be. They don't have to sell drugs and do survival sex in return for food and shelter. Over there, Desiree never contracted HIV, and neither did James, Juan, or David. Somewhere over the rainbow, cradle to prison pipelines and youth homicide epidemics do not exist. Over there, gunshot punctuated vocabulary of death and destruction is replaced by the sound of thriving children. Over the rainbow soundtrack plays laughter, kind words, song, rhythm, and poetry because every child lives in the inheritance of their birthright. Their basic human needs are met by a caring society of well-supported families. Amen. Somewhere over the rainbow, abandoned moms and dads with children don't have to stay in violent relationships just to keep paying the rent. John, Liliana, Ashley, Andrew, and Angela don't have to run away from abuse, run away from thinking they were the cause of abuse, run away from keeping secrets, run away from the stress, the pressure, the fear, the anxiety, the terror of doing the unthinkable to their abuser in self-protection. Somewhere over the rainbow is the stored treasure of our hearts. Precious metal piled up so high, it bursts the treasure chest wide open. Colors of love, care, compassion, and living the common good exploded into righteous action, and a chorus of solution-seeking efforts rang true liberty's bell. Its toll ended needless human suffering. Agape silenced the ugly voice of greed and selfishness. Over there, forgiveness and healing got a bomb duet with beats that are out of this world. Somewhere over the rainbow, my son Jacob's schizophrenia is treated with good medical, social, and human care. He's not left to wander the streets hallucinating, calling himself Jesus. Jesus. Although, didn't Jesus say that caring for the least of these was caring for him? Somewhere over the rainbow, suicide by cop never ever happened again. Amen. Somewhere over the rainbow, the person squatting in my son Isaac's attic wouldn't have started the whole building on fire, displacing 4 families, 4 more affordable housing units gone up in smoke. Somewhere over the rainbow, people experiencing homelessness don't get beat up, set on fire, or exploited in bum fight films for sport thrills at the hands of angry young adults who think it's all right to kill and maim others for their entertainment. We are still human beings and God's children and deserve to be protected from this horrible type of hate crime. Can I get an amen? Amen. I didn't hear that. Amen. Yes. Somewhere over the rainbow, the phrase social justice became the word reconciliation. Somewhere over the rainbow, debt was canceled. Somewhere over the rainbow, prayers of the righteous became timber, brick, and mortar in the house that love built to bring the children home. Millard Fuller, I love you, he's up in heaven now. To bring the children home, to bring the families home. Somewhere over the rainbow, my hope is that all Minnesota's children have the chance to live their dreams for a future. Over the rainbow, we, the people, decided to end poverty in our state. The 2020 vision, where every child thrives, happened in Minnesota because we decided to end homelessness. Surrounding states did too, and soon America was a poverty-free zone, which helped them to liberate the entire planet. And to think it all started when you and I made a decision to stop tolerating needless and pre-planned human suffering. Somewhere over the rainbow, Barado achieved his dream and graduated from Clark University. He discovered the key to unlock the chains of bondage and post-traumatic slavery distress. And then he figured out the psychology of healing from persistent wounds perpetuated by generational poverty. So many were set free. The party was ever so fabulous. Even Dorothy and Tello learned to crump and pop. Somewhere over the rainbow, Tatiana became an entertainer, educator, and businesswoman. She used her wealth to start performing arts schools in every state of America. She trained her school teachers how to teach oral learners, and then the collective wisdom of our nation's oppressed masses was let loose to do its truth-telling, medicine story, miracle-making, yoke-breaking, humanity-restoring thing. Amazing grace and dignity smiled and burst out into song. Somewhere over the rainbow, we figured out that 401ks and stock markets and real estate values are not the source of our true security, eh? And when we remembered that all we really have is our faith and one another, good people got busy relearning how to be our neighbor's keeper in so many beautiful ways. We became the promise. We became Christ to one another. Over there, the rainbows, globes, impulses, so magnificently on account of everyone remembered how to be the promise. And we all followed that narrow yellow brick road. We all found our way back home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.